Huyu mzito, asante sana. Huyu mzito kwa majina Morega Vaishu ni first gentleman of Meru County na currently anashikilia Meru Cultural Ambassador by the Ministry of Tourism. Ameshikilia hapo, na yeye unapomwona pale ni apostle Vaite Family Fellowship, kitengo kubwa sana. He is the founder of Vaite Television, kitengo mzito sana. Na siku ya leo tunampatia kazi ambayo haina malipo na haina marupurupu. Atakuwa akifanya free kama kujitolea, na tumempatia kitengo ya kwamba yeye ni patron Meru Youth Service. Hiyo ni kazi moja, na ingine kitengo ambaye nimempatia kitengo cha maana sana, ambassador Meru Hustlers Ambassador.
We can pause it there in the interest of time, Chair, so that I move.
Hustlers.
Honorable DMK, is that video consistent with the governor's claim that she never appointed her husband to the two positions in question?
No.
Has the governor contested the authenticity or accuracy of that video?
No.
The position of patron of Meru Youth Service, is it a position that exists under the Meru Youth Service Act of 2018?
There is no position like that in the Meru Youth Service Act of 2018.
Who would have the power to establish such a position?
The power can be, the power to establish that position is constitutionally placed in the County Public Service Board.
Did the County Public Service Board establish this position?
No.
Did the governor conduct a transparent and competitive recruitment before making this appointment?
No.
Would such appointments, we were told they are political, would they undermine the discharge of the functions of the statutory bodies in question?
Yes, they would, because we have seen the first gentleman exercise the powers bestowed on him as the patron of Meru Youth Service that has led to other illegalities that are in this motion. The precursor to the events that happened at Egoji is his appointment to that office, where he went to Egoji Boys to inspect. Then the following day went there with the governor, where she committed the wrongs that we'll be looking at later. And when you appoint someone to an office with other people and with a big budget in the county budget, you cannot claim that it's just because he's not paid. You appointed him to do something. It's not just for the sake of it. And the county governor is the CEO of our county. She's not a comedian. You're supposed to take her word serious.
There, sir, in the interest of time, the issue of whether he is paid or is not paid, did the EACC address itself to that issue?
Yes. The EACC in a letter that was written to the governor addressed itself to that issue, and the EACC is a body mandated to ensure that Chapter 6 of the Constitution is enforced.
Chair, the EACC letter is page 50, or rather 59 of Volume 1. If we had all the time, I would take you through what the EACC, but I'm sure the chair will read it. As a matter of fact, sir, has the husband of the governor been meddling in various affairs of the county by virtue of these two appointments?
Yes, he has. Because normally what we have seen, and we are likely to see, we are going to see in the videos that come, he normally starts making those bad comments. Then the governor picks up on them, especially the verification campaign. He normally starts, then she picks up and continues. The verification campaign that we have in the motion against various leaders, and he has been doing that in that capacity.
Let's go to the appointment of Rufus. the governor says that Rufus' appointment did not require the approval of the county assembly. Is that correct? Reading of the law to the best of your knowledge?
No, it's not correct.
Is it a correct reading of the prevailing case law on this issue?
No, not actually, because there are two case laws that have been pronounced by the High Court that when an officer is reappointed by a subsequent government, if you find someone in office and you reappoint them to that office, they are supposed to be subjected to the process of approval by the county assembly or the parliament afresh, as if they are being appointed for the very first time.
So the governor's defense that this appointment did not require approval, is that defense valid whether as a matter of statute law or this case law?
No, the defense is not valid. It's quite misleading.
Chair, the case law is to be found from page 170 of volume 1. There are two decisions, one by Justice Odunga, the other one by Justice Murima. We will invite you, given the constraints of time, to read them. And their thrust is that this defense the governor has taken is not valid in law. But have you placed any evidence of the appointment of Rufus before this Senate?
Yes, I have.
What evidence?
We have a video that's supposed to be played here.
Yes, but we won't play it, Chair, because of the time you allocated me, because I'm now at a loss. If we had all the time, we'd play all the videos.
We have Annex 3. We also have a transcription of that video. We also have an annex of the governor's Facebook post defending our appointment of Rufus Miriti, despite the fact that Rufus was working for the previous governor.
Have you placed any evidence on the appointment of Hilary Sadi before this Senate?
Yes, I have.
And what is that evidence?
I have a video of him acknowledging that he has been appointed to that position. I also have videos where I also have other material where the governor has advertised that work later after we started the impeachment, and she realized she did something wrong. She goes and advertises the position through the county public service board.
So are trying to advertise after the impeachment motion, would that be an acknowledgement that the impeachment, rather the appointment as initially made, was illegal?
She's acknowledging that she carried a duty that was not hers, or she did not have the power, and averring that she was told by the Intergovernmental Relations Council to do that is not right, because even in those letters, they do not say that you can appoint certain offices without the due process.
Chairman, I hate to interrupt again. I wanted to request counsel, please, when your witness makes reference to any document, your bundle is paginated. Just tell us which page we can quickly find the document the witness is referring to, so that we can follow the proceedings with you. I thank you.
Chair, I'm guided accordingly. Video Annex 2 is in the flash disk. The transcript of that video is Annex 2A, which is at page 50 to 52 of Volume 1. The document from EACC is Annex 5. It is at page 59 to 61 of Volume 1. Annex 5. It is at page 59 to 61 of Volume 1. Annex 3 is the video on the appointment of Rufus. The transcript of that video is Annex 3A, which is at page 53 to 54 of Volume 1. The Facebook post that has just been mentioned is Annex 5A, which is to be found at page 62 of Volume 1. I had already referred to where you will find the two authorities, Chair, from the High Court. Chair, again, because of the interest of time, I would urge the committee to treat the evidence so far given to the answers the witness has given to my questions to apply equally to all the other alleged illegal appointments, because otherwise I will not be able to traverse the motion. I don't know whether I have your permission to do that.
Chair.
Proceed, Council.
Chair.
Yes.
The letter from EACC that we've been referred to at page 59, Chair, EACC is addressing itself to the allegations. There is nothing in this letter that shows that the EACC has found the governor culpable. And
Very good. True. Senator, just hold your horse.
Okay.
Let the witness flow. And now when we have time for intervention, just take note of that. You'll then raise it.
Fair enough, Chair. We will show you when we get there the relevant part of the letter. Let's go to the roadside appointment, sir, at Timau. Have you placed any evidence before the Senate on that roadside appointment?
Yes, Annex 6 video on the appointments at Timau, and I would request that video to be played to this House. And there is Annex 6A, which is a transcription of that video because it's done in Kimeru. She was speaking in Kimeru at Timau.
So, Chair, again, to borrow, because of the time you allocated, is play this video, and the answers to the questions I will ask about the video will apply to all the roadside appointments for purposes of your record. So let's play the video on Timau, which you say is Annex?
Annex 6.
The page.
There is a transcript. 6A.
Chair, can you direct us on the transcripts? Where is it, that transcript?
Chair, the transcript of this video is to be found at Annex 6A, which is at page 63 to 72 of Volume 1. We have other videos, Chair, because I'm addressing this cluster of allegations, Annex 7, and the transcript is to be found at pages 73 to 78 of Volume 1. that relates to the events at Nkobo. The events relating to the committee on the municipality is Annex 7, which is the video. The transcript is pages 73 to 78. The video about Kianjai is Annex 8, and the transcript is 8A. So you know the structure of the motion, Chair, is if the video is named 2, the transcript is 2A. If the video is named 4, the transcript is 4A, so that it links with the numbering.
I want to help you further.
Yes.
We do not want you to have a complaint
Yes.
that you are not given an opportunity to prove your case.
Yes.
This appears to be a very resourceful witness
Yes.
who could be your key witness.
Yes.
Is that so?
That's correct, Chair.
If he's your key witness, then we can borrow from the time of the other remaining 3 witnesses so that he presents his videos.
Fair enough, Chair.
I don't want this committee to assume.
Yes.
We are not going to prove the case for you. Prove your case.
Much guided, Chair. Then, so that maybe we save the time, I'll request, we've just played the video on Timau. If we could kindly play the video at, the next video would be the one at Nkobo, which is Annex 7. Let's play Annex 7.
Probably Councillor can read the transcript of that particular video.
No, we'll come there, Mr. Witness, but because I want to handle this cluster together, let's play all the videos about this cluster of allegations. Chair, that was just Annex 7. Its transcript is to be found, as I said, at pages 73 to 78. If we could kindly play the video about Kianjai, which is Annex number 8.
Order, clerk. I think it will help just after the clip or before you introduce the clip, say the clip is proving the following. Then they just leave it there. That it is proving this or it has proved this.
Chair.
Yes.
Chair.
Yes.
I'm really trying to help my learned friend here. You know, he was my classmate. For us to follow what is happening in council, don't tell us the annexure, because your document is not labeled in annexures. Just say The video we are about to play, the transcription is at page 79, so that we follow what is happening. Because as you know, many of us here don't speak Kimeru at all.
I thought Chair had done that already, but I can repeat. Or before the video. Fair enough. I'm guided. Honorable DMK, what does the video about the events in Timau show?
Yeah, the first video that was played was for the governor at Timau, where she is telling the public that she is introducing firefighters, and then she is going to employ local people there to be driving them and to be using them to respond to fire incidences. And then she is asking them, if I bring people from far, are they going to know? She mentions various places around Timau that the public seems to know. And then they know that those people who she will bring will not know. Then she goes ahead and the public asks her, can we employ that one? Then that person comes over. The governor says, can we employ that person? The public says no. Then she tells the person, you have been refused, go down. Then next, she did the advertisement and the recruitment and hired them on site and told them you have been hired. And then on the same place, on the same podium, she rejected more than I don't think, from that video, she said that she wanted to employ 4 people, but it seems like it's 2 people who she has agreed with. And sometimes the public is hard saying, yes, employ that one, but she doesn't hear what they say. Then she tells the applicant for the job, you have been rejected and go down. So sometimes she's not even in sync with the public on the person the public is telling her, employ that person, which is wrong because there is no provision in law for public participation in employment, if that was it, or roadside employment.
So we are talking about firefighters here. Is this a specialized job or it's a job anybody can do?
It's a specialized job that requires someone to be trained either at the National Youth Service or any other body that trains firefighters.
Is a political rally, sir, an appropriate forum for shortlisting, vetting the persons who are appropriate for that specialized job?
No, it's not.
At any rate, does the governor have any legal mandate to recruit county workers in a public forum, in a political rally, the way she appears on that video?
No, it's not. It's the mandate of the County Public Service Board to advertise for jobs and recruit competitively for any employee in the County Public Service.
As the governor contested in her response the authenticity of this recording?
She has not contested it.
Chair, we'll play now the event for KNJ, and so that I don't fall into trouble again.
Yeah, the next video was where she was recruiting now guards at Nkobo.
Let's
using the same method.
Let's do the Nkobo one.
Nkobo is the one that has been played.
Let's do the one for KNJ. KNJ, Chair, is Annex 8, and the transcript for that video is to be found at pages 79 to 81 of volume 1.
Nda mama ndawa kamenyera mbia chienu ndakaja kana kamera ndawira manto ya mero modani nampeto ome ningweta nandare kuromba tutongerie mero mtota dhoma dhome njeti roe roe njeti ng'ambe yone ng'ambe katika jina la Yesu. Bwana asifiwe. Uliarende na intobi bingende tete. Lakini mbere ndete intobi na mbena nkanira nkwenda kuwa by Friday. Chawe mutongerie mure. Mbere njuma. Roe rokedro roe soko yeto mbeni. Mwisho njuma. Tukuwata nila. Roe kweli koda roeko. Mwende ni. Nambere ya royo. Wanda administrator, amwana sub-county administrator, ibabwiri kwezwa bebu karidianzi, wachara antobatano bakwege la voko yeto ya kianja Ninga kazento urai. Nyite nangoe. Wanda ndinini kenda toba iki utaratibu burabu eta baandekwa watu kuelea avoko yetu. Tuko pamoja. Mbele ya royo liwarezoa wanda administrator na subcounter admin ibabiri kwezo waborio karanzi na ntobazoko na tongeria woko na watchman ibaeri babea ibaeko bakandeko bakalia wote bakalia zoko yetu. Tuko pamoja. Bwana asifiwe. Zoko eneo kimubango kana mibango yetu ila tueneo eneo ndekira ili zoko number 1 kuimba. Wenkaimba Wenkaimba Waya mnona otiaraka taratibu Beturo wa miaka ya wadani bungu betuweka wadani bunga wana ni mama wakare roiwa. Hiyo ni uongo. Ezo kogankaimba katika jina la Yesu. Zoko ng'ombe tukamerekebisha. Mondan. Anto be yeke njaye bakera ko yuko na izoko ina mutongeria muekuru. Ukojali muntu akana kama. Tuamore. Bonge na bwiwa drainage.
Perhaps if we stop it there, Chair. Honorable DMK, in summary, what was the governor saying in the video we just played to the Senate as indicated in the transcript of that video?
What the governor has done is she was directing the sub-county administrator and the ward administrator for Kianjai ward to recruit watchmen and sweepers, and then she will find a way of regularizing those appointments through the formal process. That they should be people from that area because they are the ones who understand that area. They are hustlers. There are so many people there without jobs, so they should just pick people from that area and then recruit them immediately. Then she gave the numbers of watchmen and I think 2 watchmen and the sweepers who are supposed to be recruited for the market of Kianjai, and directing sub-county administrators and the ward administrators to usurp the functions of the County Public Service Board.
Would that amount to interference with the statutorily ordained organs and procedures for employing county workers?
Yes.
Does the governor have any legal mandate to recruit county workers of the type she was directing the ward administrators to recruit?
No, it's illegal for her to do it, and it's illegal that she's directing someone to commit an illegality.
Would our interference unduly influence the recruitment of the cadre of workers in question?
Come again?
Would the governor's usurpation unduly influence the County Public Service Board in employing the specific cadre of workers referred to in the video?
Yes, a usurpation can interfere because she's the CEO of the county.
Does that exert undue pressure on them to employ the specific persons the governor has identified in the public rally?
Yes, that's what she was implying by directing them to employ. Then they bring the names, then she's going to regularize. That means that she is going to apply undue influence to the Public Service Board to recruit the people these people have been ordered to do.
Let's go to the Committee on the Municipality Affairs. Is there a law that regulates how the municipality of Meru is to be run?
Yes. The County Assembly of Meru adopted or passed the municipal charter that has created the municipal board that is supposed to oversee all matters to do with the management of Meru town, because it has been classified as a municipality under the Municipal and Cities Act.
What is the body authorized by that law to run matters of the municipality, whether it's parking, whether it is garbage collection, whatever it is? What is the body mandated by law to deal with those issues?
It is the municipal board.
Does the governor have any powers to direct the municipal board how to discharge its functions?
No, it's an autonomous body.
But have you placed any evidence, sir, before this Senate of the governor's interference with the functions of the municipal board?
Yes, I have placed a video here that can be played of the governor interfering with the working of the Meru Municipal Board in a speech, in a meeting she had organized of the business, the Matatu sector in Meru town, annexed as Annex 9. Then there is Annex 9A in the motion.
The transcript share Annex 9A would be at page 82 to 85 of Volume 1. We can now play Annex 9.
To identify narangkari kamata to kada kodi de obstruction in town na to ti fringe ke muntonge na to tonyela biashara muntonge ene kada na kodi duake a excellency stage de G4S me da ora na ru amme babara badara by way folam badi de kidurano ikenda ndo stage de ere individual de ikwani ndina mutuma na bobe to kidurano na bakaigwa huwa bakaumera no to bamba kula kumera Bakaumera. Bakaumera? Bakaumera? Bakaumera. Bakaumera, Your Excellency. Bakaumera? Bakaumera. Bateja? Bambe baitobere. Baba mama mio. Kenda baba ngibona sauti yokeria. Aya, kamete yetu to imeambilia tumekire bwana Angelo kwa Angelo Neze. Kamete yeje ikedwa ina mzungu eko mzungu inaitire. Mzungu eko ametoka. Mzungu kamete yeje tumekire mukuru tom. Kamete yeje tumekire Endwini kiongozi. Kamete eje bando na mainge na iva na muteria. Kamete eje tumurumia nkondi. Kamete eje tumurumia mutuma baba. Njende yatanga na kamete eje tumiongere Frida ko Frida revenue kukatiku kamete yantu bangana kogwa kayatabwa sasa utukwa na ina agenda natonye mse wetu natonye na ndene ngana wete karame mono na ndeka kamete yetu yangu kwamberia Jumatatu Jumaine na Jumatano Aramisi Bedro bakumenya anto bonde bali araba kuzuka tukuwatanira na kamete hizi tumiengo hii ya kudhaura baba tekiara kwa njifo hizi kwa muame ntubote batigere idurano biko vivwa bwega pionga meri ni obisisieto tisa song wagwino ubo kwenda achama ni kamete ale mume baba le ai Angelo. Aya, chairman yote ni Angelo. Vice chairman ni kiongozi. Tunasara na Firinda. Organizing secretary ni Kondi. Wangene member.
Maybe we pause it there again for the interest of time. Bwana DMK, please tell the Senate in summary what was happening as per this video and the transcript.
Yeah, what was happening is the governor had organized a meeting for taxi operators in Merutown at Kenoru Stadium, and they were saying the various issues that are affecting them in the conduct of their business, where they want to locate their stages, pick passengers and all that, and all those issues that pertain to the organization of the transport sector, especially for the small cars in Merutown. And now, in that particular meeting, she is directing who will be the chairman. She first of all picks people randomly from the meeting and then directs who will be chairman, who will be vice chairman, who will be treasurer, And then that is the committee that she has told at the tail end of the video to go out there in the town and conduct elections for various matatu stages. And that's not their work.
These people she has lined up in the video, there was an Angelo there. Is he a member of the Meru Municipal Board?
No.
Is Muzungu a member of the Municipal Board?
No.
Is Tom a member of the Municipal Board?
No.
Indeed, is any of the members of that committee she has lined up a member of the Municipal Board?
No.
Would this interference undermine the statutory discharge of the functions of the Municipal Board?
Yes, it will. Because we have a board that is in office, that is even drawing allowances from the county, and they are doing nothing because the governor has sorted to creating her own board or a committee to run the affairs of Meru Town when there is another board in office, which is likely also to create more conflicts that she is trying to solve.
So we have a governor here directing ward administrators, usurping the functions of the County Public Service Board and now the Municipal Board. Does the law of this country allow the governor to set up parallel structures for running the county outside those known to the law?
No, she's not allowed. And I think she operates on the paradigm that maybe she's the first governor, there are no structures, there are no laws. She's creating her own systems.
Let's go to the second cluster of allegations, which is the campaigns against other leaders. Starting with the minority leader, have you placed any evidence before the Senate?
Yes.
To support the allegation of humiliation of the minority leader?
The video Annex 11, there is a video and there is Annex 11A,
11A,
which is
Chair.
a transcription of that video.
11A will be found at pages 86 to 90 of Volume 1. If we could play Annex 11.
No, kila speaker iko karitie. Kwa kila speaker.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ano kwa yombe. Lakini ujeo machoka. Watu tichokera. Amurungu arewuru. Amurungu nakutikira kwa. Watu ile kama naria. Kuwa itia umachi yombe.
Iwe kobotemo umawa. Nawe bravo te kwa umake yombe.
Igera nini?
Si akanta kabotano rawe na evidence siyote huwa iweko.
Deda butikira. Alware ngabana ndoto icho ndawaria. Waita ite. Not to number 1. Igera ni boire. No, ogera kawazore.
So, Honorable DMK, in summary, what transpired at this forum as per the video?
Yeah, the governor had visited Meronkanga, which is a small place in a Kive ward where the minority leader of the county assembly comes from. And then the governor calls him up and tells him in front of she first of all incites the public by asking, should he come and apologize to me? Like she was lording over him. Come and apologize. Then she somehow, the public was saying no initially, but then she continued talking and asking the public, should he come and apologize to me? Then the minority leader is called up. Then she tells the minority leader, come and apologize to me. Then she gives him the mic. And the minority leader says, I'm not going to apologize for things I don't know about. Why you're telling me to apologize before you? Then the governor is prodding him. And the minority leader says, most of the allegations the governor has labeled against MCAs here are not true. Then the governor intervenes and asks him, can you tell this public which ones are not true? And then she goes on and tells him, just say sorry to me, don't worry, I'll protect you against the speaker. And then she doesn't also tell him what she's protecting against the speaker of the assembly for, and what dangers he was facing against the speaker that she was seeking. Then the minority leader says, I cannot apologize for things that I don't know I'm apologizing about. Then she goes and grabs the mic from him and tells him to sit down. Then she continued with her speech of putting him in his place.
Has the governor contested the accuracy of that recording in the video?
She has not contested it.
In her response, has she contested the accuracy of the transcript of that video?
She has not.
In her response, has she disclosed the offense supposedly committed by the minority leader that warranted the demand for a public apology?
No, she is not disclosing what he had done to apologize to her publicly.
Does our law permit governors to parade other leaders and demand public apologies from them for non-disclosed wrongs?
The Constitution and the existing laws do not permit it. They do not permit humiliation. Actually, the Constitution demands that you treat other people, not just leaders. This is a people's representative. Do not treat other people with respect. That is Chapter 6. It's a basic requirement of Chapter 6.
Does Chapter 6 forbid bullying?
Yes, it does. And even the Public Officer Ethics Act defines what bullying is and forbids it.
Let's go to the events revolving around the senator.
Chair, before council moves, Chair, because there was a specific allegation about the grabbing of the microphone, and I know we are constrained for time, it will be beneficial for us to be able to see that for ourselves. I have not seen it on the video that was played, so perhaps we can see that video in its entirety because there was a specific allegation.
Maybe you can play it towards the end, Chair.
Towards the end.
Order. In fact, I have given you an extra 30 minutes. Your witness is now 4 minutes away from 1 hour. So, organize your evidence so that you conclude it in these 4 minutes.
Okay, Chair will organize accordingly. The challenge, as I said, is we have very many allegations and we are all constrained for time. I would suggest we go to the video, if I have your permission, that relates to the senator and the cabinet secretary, which is Annex 13. The transcript for that video is Annex 13A, which is to be found at pages 98 to 101 of Volume 1. If we could kindly play the video.
Baliwa Kawira Mwangaza kenda bamwetekeria ukuma kero tesaidia Ruto Kawira Mwangaza abaga ile dirikari nusu. Babu mkwenda Kawira Mwangaza alaila lintore na kaduri dirikari nusu. Tokorea Oto woge inga belele Tokorea Odia kwandokanya kaguri muronge na lentore nekane nina Kawira bange dirikari yawe andike kabineti yawe anabaya kwenda kuandike yawe ngo mwene nani nuide Kawira akwambia kurega kubaya dirikari bambia wega bitina katikati ya Kawira na Ruto lakini ane bere Kawira Mwangaza ateando kana na Ruto basikele moja kwa moja lakini lentore na kaduri Kawira atego waya dirikari na leo altobeto baua kesi kuisha
Dabana ni
dirikari tego mukate nusu na tego mukate kwata mukate fundo kaya oto mudo bige jambo ina ngo batora mera ko mungu na watu hakula kwa hivyo ngekula kweli kwa hivyo kuitela bwana uaminifu.
So in summary, Honorable DMK, according to this video, first of all, has the governor challenged the accuracy of the recording in the video?
No, she has not.
In her response, Has she challenged the transcription of that video?
She has not.
But in summary, who are the people speaking in that video?
It's the husband who first of all opens by vilifying the Senator for Meru County, Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, and the CS for Agriculture by saying that they are demanding that they share government between the three of them. Then the governor comes in and picks it up and says that the senator and the CS are demanding that a share of my government, and I don't want to share anything. I will not give them mkate quarter, I will not give them mkate nusu, I will have the whole bread, and I'm not going to share any power with them. And then he says they are using that leverage to block her from accessing the president. And then she goes on to say that she will stay with the president whether the two of them like it or not.
Now, as Kawira placed, or rather, sorry, Chair, my apologies, as the Honorable Governor placed any material before the Senate to justify these accusations she makes against the Cabinet Secretary and against the Senator for Meru?
She has not placed any material to back up her claims of their demands.
As a matter of fact, has she placed any material from the videos we've played so far justifying the claims she was making against the other leaders?
She has not justified any claims she has been making and the verification campaign she has been carrying on against other leaders.
Let's go to the MP Tigania East. Chair, the video for Tigania East to be Annex 14. The transcript is Annex 14A, which is set out in pages 102 to 107 of Volume 1. If we could play Annex 14.
Niseme nisiseme, mporo wa bore SMS ile atumete na kampuni ile aretete thirikari na account monkada ici aretete kampuni ciawe kampuni mwe kampuni 12 ndene account ya Meru obisine Kawira Mwangaza na kampuni cionthe mporo icia kuga icibati kweja wangu wecia kukuria barabara Meru nikenda bere ano Kawira Mwangaza ibo kwenda huu tudhanie Kawira Mwangaza dhanie mporo contract account yonde nikenda bawatanira na ndebo igwake tumage kuringwa na thenera rara Meru au ni onyongwe ruma au ni onyongoe bwaja gatu dhai tukwaria Kawira Mwangaza otonya obisine ntukwembere mporo wa bore na kethenda aliorongonete kotini akara liontubu ejire na barua ya pending bill ya milioni nkoroki ya 10 akiwa Kawira Mwangaza ndabatere kurea TV ya mporo milioni nkoroki ya 10 ate thirikari county enera ndure nkoroki ya milioni 10 ya mporo ipo kwa wadabo dai barua ya ofisi ya Kawira Mwangaza ile mporo ajire neo akiuga TV ewe neritrete thirikari county ngugene ne muno abati kurewa nkoroki milioni 10 Kawira Mwangaza auga atamba kurea mbesa iu no monga ciambe itegerwe ichunguzwe imenyekane ingugire kose itete kumenyekethera milioni 10 ibati kurewa TV mporo kana milioni 10 ibati kweje kathomithia kana gatigania niseme nisiseme itoboe nisitoboe.
So in summary, sir, and we're really constrained for time, in summary, what was transpiring as per that video?
So the governor and the spouse were in a meeting in Tigania East, and then they went on a verification campaign against the local MP Mporo Aburi, claiming that the reason why there is a disagreement between the governor and the MP for Tigania East is that the MP has brought 14 companies so that the governor can award all of them county tenders. And then the spouse claimed that Mporo has brought a pending bill of 10 million that is supposed to be paid to Mporo's TV called Meru TV, and he cannot substantiate where these pending bills are emanating from. And then he is asking the public, should we give tenders, all county tenders, to 14 companies owned by Mporo Abodi, and then we deny the children of Tigania bursaries for school, bursaries for their kids, and the public of course knows no. And then when the governor rose to speak, she did not deny, she in fact picked up from there, she did not deny these allegations from the spouse. And it also goes on to explain why the spouse is at the middle, through these appointments that she has given him, in the middle of the county, affairs.
Now, as Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, in her response, challenged the authenticity of the video we played?
She has not.
Has she challenged the accuracy of the transcript of that video?
She has not.
In her response, has she attached the SMSs she claims Honorable Mporo has sent him, making these demands of 10 million?
No, there are no SMSs that have been sent where the husband is alleging that Mporo had sent the wife, who is the governor, SMSs claiming to be paid money. So he did not acquire those SMSs from the governor so that he brings them to this house.
The letter she claims Honorable Mporo sent her demanding the money, has she attached that letter to her response?
She has not.
Chair, I pray now we go to the Catholic Church. That would be Annex 15, which is the video. The transcript of that video is Annex 15A, which is to be found in pages 108 to 114 of Volume 1. If we play the video, Chair.
Wetu ambara mua gotumwane mbaraki. Erete okarumane.
Kwanza kila dakika wakiomba, wanaomba amani. Na wewe ndio governor. Kwani wewe hutaki amani? Na kama hutaki amani, naona umeanza kuchanganyikiwa. Na umechanganyikiwa, ungeingia kwa hii kanisa leo, ulikuwa imevaliwa red. Ma'am, ukijua red inamaanisha nini? Kikatholik, wajana simani.
Iwa na bagekera cia rendi kana cia papo kana cia pinki. Na meankie kadhiorongwa. Bado itakuwa baraka.
Na wale advisor uko nao hawajasoma, na wewe hujasoma, ndio unaona umeanza kuingilia hata mambo ya Mungu.
Ndio sababu unaona sisi tumevaa zile nguo za LED, kwa sababu wale wako na shida na sisi. Hiyo maombi itaonyesha mambo.
Hiyo kanisa unasikia tukiitwa wezi nini? Ajue kama si Katholiki mimi singekuwa naongea. Katholiki ndio ilichukua walemavu, Katholiki ndio inachukua yule mtu mlemavu, inaweka wanakaa na yeye kwa nyumba moja.
Adumia birebi kuruki tenyuma ya battery bakansa akadureki batonge tuni battery orange micheni kurita misa na ngoin tune nyuma ya bokurwa nenga bana Kawira ne bayete mudajura juri na ikarobia MYS Kawira agichokia migambo iji bagwatia mengi ndeuga nani nonto nembije maandiko muntu kalita murovyo gwetu ambara mua gotumwa ne mbaraki erete okarumane agererie gotumura kanywa kirumie ka kitharimo iwona bagekera cia rendi kana cia papo kana cia pinki na meankie kadhiorongwa bado itakuwa baraka kwa wenye haki.
Chair, I would want us to play this video with another one on the Catholic Church so that I take the questions together, which is Annex 21.
But as you do it, I want you to be aware that this witness has done 1 hour and 4 minutes.
I'm conscious of that, Chair.
The remaining time is for all the other witnesses. You're conscious?
Fair enough, Chair.
Very good, very good.
Nonto mwada nyoro Mungu. Pada alimeno tumetuije ne bateza ya Meru County na nginge mwanya. Bakaleta masibitari, bakaleta kinyama sokoni. Tumbe seiji chigweto milioni 6 na numuwanje ni kidogo kiroho. mwathani balingithie batucokerie no turi ngai ibu agatuba tharima Mungu wetu na indene rĩtwa rĩa Jesu Kristo mwathani twaromba na gũcokia ngai.
So very quickly, Honorable DMK, what was happening in these events recorded in these two videos?
Yeah, so the governor has gone to war with the Catholic Church, even from our own submissions, saying that they stole the land at Igoji, where Igoji Boys is placed, and they elected a school there, Igoji Boys, which now was leased to the previous county administration by the church, where...
Chair, again, I am totally lost. Which page is that transcription?
For video 21?
The page, so that we can follow the transcription, please.
Page 108, Chair, of volume 1 to page 114.
Yes, so the governor now was mocking the priests for wearing red apparel or whatever clothes they were wearing to do a mass. And they were doing this mass because the governor had told them that they have stolen 6 million shillings from the county. So she was conducting a mock prayer against the church and saying they do good deeds, but they have stolen 6 million. May you, God, touch them to return that money to the county. So then she sees in video 21, she sees them off. As they left, the priest left the venue of the meeting after the governor and finished, of course, vilifying them to the public.
Has the governor lodged any complaint to the land commission to confirm the Catholic Church grabbed the public land in question?
I have not seen any complaint the governor has lodged with the National Lands Commission to establish the legality.
Chair, I really hate to do this, Chair, but Council, please direct me to the page of the transcript where she is saying the Catholic Church stole this land in Igoji. Just please, so that we can follow what is being said. On which page is that?
There is from page 108, Chair, and I think at this rate, Chair, I also pray for your protection because even after I give the pages, my colleague still comes back to complain I haven't given the pages, and it's eating really into my time. I had indicated it is pages 108 to 114.
Chair, I think Council has misunderstood me.
Very well. Council, bear with us. Why we are bending all the way backwards is because we want to give you a chance to make your case.
Yes.
We don't want to make decisions based on what we think.
Yes.
We will make based on what we hear from you. And please, the stories of your colleague, those were your days. When you're here, he's the Senator of Nairobi, and you are the council for the County Assembly of Meru.
Fair enough, Chair. I'm just pointing out your answer to show I had actually given the pages.
Chair, he has given a range of pages, 108 to 114, which is a long transcript of the entire speech. There is a specific allegation that the governor is saying the Catholic Church stole land at Igoji. For that specific allegation, I want the transcription, the page. Where
it is at page 109, Chair. Page 109 of volume 1.
Maybe I have the wrong document, Chair, because at 109, I do not see that transcription.
Chair, I encourage you to see your page 109, the very last paragraph in English. I encourage you to see the second paragraph in page 109 about the religious apparel. And like I say, the transcript is for the entire video. If I had the time, if we weren't working with these crazy timelines, I have no difficulty. I will take all the time to take you through every comma and full stop, but I'm also conscious of your reminders that the time taken extra by these witnesses will be deducted from my other witnesses.
Yes, I understand your difficulty. What the senator is looking for is precision. The statement here is saying, because the land does not belong to my sons, it is not my land or my home. I am protecting wealth for Igoji children and the people of Meru. She has said that. But where she now says that the Catholic has stolen is missing in this.
I'm sure I can get it if I need, like I said, Chair, it's all in the record.
Very good. So let me help you.
Yes.
Members, let's bear with him. He's trying to beat time. As you know, we are not going to believe everything that the witness is saying by way of translation. We will have a Meru expert who will also agree with you in this translation. It's not ending here. So during report writing, we will be able to verify what you're saying.
Much
So
obliged,
you
Chair.
proceed, yeah.
So, Honorable DMK, in the response, has the governor challenged the accuracy of the two videos?
No, she has not.
Has she challenged the translation and transcript of those videos?
No, she has not.
Has she complained to the EACC about any land grabbing from the Catholic Church?
No, she has not.
Let's assume for a minute that the governor was right, that the Catholic Church had indeed grabbed the land. Would that entitle her to make these utterances, given the emotive nature of land in this question, in this country?
No, the utterances are quite risky and dangerous, even endangering the lives of the priests who are there in that particular function. And also, it's likely to stir, because we have seen in so many countries where a region has been used even to wage wars against each other. We have seen the breakdown in Central African Republic. Sudan was divided because of a region, Northern Ireland, Nigeria, Biafra, or so many other countries where a region is an emotive issue that should be approached with caution, especially by people in authority.
Chair, the legal counsel is giving speculative information rather than the, affidavits as shared, the transcript as shared. Seeking the opinion of the witness is not in order.
Yes, Senator, the counsel is an experienced lawyer, and you know that you're doing that at your own detriment. The committee will not pay any attention to that opinion. So it's not helping you.
I'm guided, Chair.
Counsel.
I'll retract.
Let the witness spend his time, adducing evidence. But opinion, it just ends there. Opinion will not affect us. It will not direct us. We know where to get opinion from authorities. The witness has not all of a sudden become an authority.
Honorable DMK is organizing public rallies by governors the official way of addressing land grievances in this country?
Of course not.
Let's go to the allegations about forceful entry into the assembly. That, Chair, would be Annex 16, and will play together with Annex 17. The transcript for Annex 16 is to be found at page 115 of Volume 1. The transcript for Annex 17 is to be found at page 116 to 121 of Volume 1. If we could begin with Annex 16. Let's play 17 so that we'll take the questions together.
That's not the video.
Annex 17, please.
That one.
Is still with the County Assembly of Meru. Unfortunately, our Kungoja, they barred me from entering the assembly, which I did by force or by God's grace. And then immediately after kuanza kuongea wakatoka nje. Na walipotoka nje wakaimba mapambano.
So in summary, what is transpiring here, sir?
Yes, it's at the County Assembly of Meru where there was a certain sitting. The governor was supposed to come and give her address. And when she came to the assembly, I think the day before, there was a communication to her that according the way the environment is, she should avoid coming to the assembly at that particular point. But she came by force, like she acknowledged, and forced her way into the assembly. Then the members never walked out on her. They never listened to her during that day. And she acknowledged herself that she came in by force. She came with a crowd. And that crowd is the one now that started throwing stones immediately she left the assembly. After the members had left, she walked out because she was left alone with the speaker in the assembly. Then she walked out. The crowd ungathered at the gate. That's where she's speaking from. And after that, the crowd now, after all the speech she made, telling them that these MCAs are cartels, thieves, that's when now the stone throwing started happening towards the assembly.
Are governors allowed to go to make their maiden speech accompanied by crowds to the assembly?
No.
Are governors allowed to have their crowds force their way through the precincts of the assembly?
No.
Has she placed any material before the Senate to show that MCAs were members of a cartel, as she says on the video?
No.
Chair, we now propose to deal with the allegation on PFM laws and their breach. And for that purpose, we will play Annex 18. The transcript is to be found at pages 122 to 127 of Volume 1. Further evidence of that allegation, Chair, is to be found in page 128 of Volume 1. If we could kindly play the video.
Ili kuambiria kurekerwo thai bakana nja ciao tukweja na wivakire aje vau imbangite gwitanira ngugi na professionals. Dauga professionals ikuga CS na chief officer bara tugatara no monka bedro baije betete kurita ngugi iriku na bare aritingoge ba thirikari kana bare aritingoge ba sibitari
para bomba kuelewa mantu ya mwache na mantu ya muritingo gionge mwenzao kwa ukire atongeria baere bara bakeja kisiasa, that is CEC and chief officer lazima wawe madaktari. Itoko need welfare kana wellness ya ritingo gibeto basibitare tudotwe na wellness center kenda baba baguita ngoge goko bokurukira a lot of stigma kuona antu baunekangi kuona antu baji tu bakariona nona baketho bena center ire inyabo bongo bomba kwarirwa be madaktari betu bakaigwa bagacokanira. Bwana asifiwe. Wao daktari waome, maana wewe ndio chief officer wetu hapa na Mungu atakuinua, utabarikiwa na utapitishwa na assembly yetu. Naomba tuwe na wellness center ya wafanyikazi wetu, and that should be done very fast. Ndio wale ambao wanapitia mambo magumu tumba gutetheria ritibeto bangoge patika umie riraba kuona aje betu untu bombera bravo tumete sibitari chetu chithwa itena dawa kwina mbesa ichi bore aga na aje nyingi wetare ukagitithwa mbesa iri kuthuranwa na mbesa ici joka gwige kirwa kire account nene kana bakayukia bashi surrender kaire back to the county government igeta na ndi bakeja gucoka irwa kaire kana bakeja kuthithaia na ndi budget kenda bathetherwa na kuma narua mbesa iria cikurogotwa ndene sibitari itebweri gwetage county government kaire ibweri gukara within this level 5 or level 6 poka ibanga buingwa na ndawa cienu na ndawa na otethio wa sibitari kenda sibitari yomba gukura gutesaga kana parastato yomba kwethwa ekele meta mbesa ciao to another body itobwiri kwethwa twena utaratibu bobwega kethira tugakuria sibitari cietu. So bodi yetu na hata pia viongozi wa hospitali, naomba pesa zenu ziwe ni zenu. Kama tutaongezea tukiwa county government tuongezee, lakini zenu ni zenu. Tukugwatanira buu kwa ukiriria already be national tuibombete kuthurania. Hawa ni waaminifu na ni watu wazuri, wamesanya average ya 30 million. Naomba kama milioni 20 itumiwe kuprocure madawa, watu wakifika the day after tomorrow pedre kuena dawa.
In short, what is transpiring in this video, sir?
Yeah, the governor was giving waivers to patients at the Meru Level 5 hospital, and she was also directing the management of the Meru Level 5 hospital not to cease remitting the monies that they collect from the hospital to the county revenue fund and start spending it at source to procure medicines.
Does the Meru Level 5 have an independent management body?
Yes, they have an independent management body headed by the CEO.
Does the governor have any power under the law establishing the Meru Level 5 hospital to give the waivers she was giving?
No, the power is given by law to the CEC in charge of health and finance.
Would the governor's directive interfere with the free and independent exercise of the mind of the CEO and the board?
Yes, she's the CEO of the county, so our word is taken with the evidence it should be taken with.
Lastly, Chair, this is the last one. Let's deal with the misconduct under theme number 5 about nomination of CECs. The evidence, Chair, will be Annex 19, which is the video, and the transcript of Annex 19 is at page 132 to 137 of Volume 1. Further evidence is in Annex 20, the transcript of which is to be found in pages 138 to 139 of Volume 1. Again, in the interest of time, I would pray we play the two clips together, then we can take the questions.
ona kana geto gachengwa ni MC tukaugarie turamwathanie kagitatia nuntu murango jumojo aingana murungu alwa mirango mugwanja kwa untena wasiwasi ya kwamba I made the right choice kuojere goji na kiangwa kana geto kenda gapeperusha bendera ya Meru County kageta kwa waziri chawekasi na bado sijakosa matumaini nimbije gitare gakinya nagakakana gatekaranja hapana huyo ako kwa serikali ndani kabisa kera dogana ya muingira kwa waziri kuinga milango serikali ya mama ni kubwa sana akakarandene na kwanza nkamuleta ile ubwekeza na gari aja wala doganagia ni ukumenya muno bwana asifiwe oyo mwoga shurikire gojuju leonde ena power na ndienda kuleta ororia ndendo mbaya mwathani mjumbe kila story MC atakuwa mjumbe andikara kama na wewe ni kiroria atakuwa mjumbe na agikarakara tiga murango jojo ingana jo waziri wa county aka waziri wa national government bwana asifiwe ukana butekama ke ndaugite gojiri tano na wakuririkana Kawira kandi je gojiga ntokega lakini nkomane murongo ne murongo ne gojin kare gwatiro na kare kali.
What is transpiring according to that video, sir, very quickly?
Yes, no, the transcript and translation to that video is the governor was at Igoji Westward and she was trashing the process that was used to reject one of the nominees from that area where she was. She was the nominee for youth. And then she says that even if the MCA for this area led the process of rejecting her, I'll bring her here as an administrator so that they can be pushing each other from here. Because she was a contestant in the previous election against that MCA, then the governor nominated her. So the governor was directing that she's going to bring her into government and bring her right into that ward where she was contesting so that she can be able to deal with that MCA because of rejecting her to be a CCM member of the County Assembly of Meru.
What should the governor do if a CEC nominee is rejected by the Assembly?
She's supposed to resubmit names with the a fresh list to the County Assembly for consideration according to the County Assembly's Approval Act.
Has the governor done that?
No, she did not do that. Indeed, she usurped the powers granted to the CCM under the County Governments Act, under the County Governments Act, and she reduced the ministries from 10 to 6, that is 46 of the County Government Act, and she reduced the ministries to 6 and said she is not going to submit any new names. She just, the 3 who are approved out of 10, she gave them more departments and the deputy governor one more department and collapsed the department without the involvement of CECs who had been approved themselves and refused to submit fresh names for consideration.
Is the governor allowed to conduct public